Hi, everybody. This week, our grammar focus is contractions. And contractions is when we take two words and put them together, and we use an apostrophe to take the place of some of the letters in the word. So, right now, I have are not. If I combine those two, I get aren't. So, I can say we are not going outside today because it is raining, or I can say we aren't going outside because it is raining. Both of these mean the same thing. Now look at what happened. I pushed them together and then I substituted the O in not with an apostrophe. This right here is called an apostrophe. So when I make a contraction, I combine the two words together and I substitute some of the letters in the second part of the word with an apostrophe. Some of the words that we often use in contractions are not, will, is, are, had, have, and has. When we use these words as the second part of a contraction, these are the words that will substitute letters with an apostrophe. So, like we just had not, we take out the O and we make it an apostrophe. When we're using will, we take out the WI and we replace it with an apostrophe. When we have is, we take out the I and we replace it with an apostrophe. When we have are, we take out the A and that becomes an apostrophe. When we have had, we take out the HA and that HA becomes an apostrophe. When we have, we take out the HA again and we make it an apostrophe. And when we have has, we take out the HA and make it an apostrophe. Now I want to show you some examples of what contractions look like. So these are some examples of contractions with the word not. We have are not becomes aren't, cannot becomes can't, could not becomes couldn't, did not becomes didn't, do not becomes don't, does not becomes doesn't, had not becomes hadn't, and have not becomes haven't. Not is the most popular word that we're going to see with contractions. These are even more words that have not in contractions. And there's one that I really want you to look at. That is this one right here. Will not. When we change will not into a contraction, it becomes won't. So I will not go outside today becomes I won't go outside today. These are some contractions we have with the word will. He will becomes he'll. I will becomes I'll. It will becomes it'll. She will becomes she'll. They will becomes they'll. We will becomes will. Who will becomes who'll. And you will becomes you'll. So all of these are just taking the two words and joining them together, making sure we put that apostrophe in place of some of those letters. And here we have some contractions with is. And then these show some contractions that have words like are, had, have, and has.